Hi everybody, Robert Dyer, and welcome to the Robert Dyer channel Christmas Countdown, where I have here tonight, it's been a while, but a new special flavor from Tic Tac, and this is Tic Tac Sprite. Holy smokers. This seems like there may be an evolving line of Tic Tac flavors based on Coca-Cola beverages. Hopefully they will continue past this because, as I've said before, I'm not the biggest fan of Sprite. I'm not really against it, but when I'm looking for a soda, I'm generally going to be seeking a cola or a fruit flavored soda of some kind. Really, I should say fruit flavor other than a lemon lime. It's just sort of, it's not only boring, but I don't find it particularly refreshing. There's certain foods that it would go with, and occasionally I have an interest in having a Sprite, or more likely a 7-Up, which is slightly better, I think, in my opinion. And I recently reviewed Starry, which is another competitor. I think it's somewhere in between. I like it better than Sprite, but I think 7-Up is still the king of lemon lime. But we're going to go ahead and see how these are, because I wonder, are they just going to be a lemon flavored Tic Tac, or are we going to get any of the effervescence or sweetness of a lemon lime soda? Okay, so let's take a closer look at the packaging here. You see it says limited edition, Tic Tac logo, and then you have the Sprite logo, and you've got some bubbles coming up. Lemon lime flavored mints, and there they are. Not the color of Sprite, interestingly enough. And here on the back are the nutrition facts. You can see they're negligible in just about anything, particularly if you're only eating one or two. You see registered trademark of Coca-Cola Company. These are made in Canada. Okay, so let's, whoa. Got Mexican jumping beans here coming out, but here it is. I try not to let it fall on the floor. The aroma, virtually non-existent, that hard candy coating. Let's go ahead and see how it tastes. Well, that first mint, as they call it, it's a very interesting fluctuating flavor as you continue to dissolve it. Initially, it was, I would say, fairly accurate Sprite flavor, more accurate than they made the Coca-Cola one, but then it starts to sort of transform into other, at times, odd, off-taste flavors. So I'm going to try to have more than one, because usually when I'm dealing with a Tic Tac, especially when it's not a mint Tic Tac, you know, if you're using Tic Tacs as a breath mint, then you probably only need one, but they're so small you're not getting much flavor out of one. But Let's see if I put 3 in, what the results are. Bob, there are only so many ways to get to Beefsteak Avenue. It's time to head down to Beefsteak Avenue, where there's a large Vril Cola billboard, and everybody wears plaid shirts on Beefsteak Avenue. And at the Grand Hotel, they serve a fine cream of mushroom soup in the dining room. John Kerry's been to Beefsteak Avenue. So is the Patriarch of Russia. You and I can be next on Beefsteak Avenue with full UFO disclosure. We all can be on Beefsteak Avenue. Beefsteak Avenue. Woo! I think they make a fair approximation of Sprite flavor, but they're not as something odd about them. I don't know if it's what the other ingredients are, but I'm getting other flavors in there as they dissolve that shouldn't be there. And the Sprite flavor itself is not only is the real thing not that compelling to me, and frankly I find lemon lime sodas to be kind of annoying in general, but then when you're saying, well, this is sort of like that, now you're even a step down to start with. So I can't imagine buying this again myself. I would get the Coca-Cola ones again, even though like these they weren't quite hitting the mark 100% on the flavor. But when you're dealing with a cola flavor, even if you don't get the Coca-Cola flavor quite right, you're still probably going to have a good generic cola flavor. I think that's a great flavor, cola, and that's a disadvantage they're starting with here, which is that lemon lime is, I believe these should get a 3 out of 5 stars. They just sort of satisfactorily replicated a lemon lime soda flavor, but wasn't 100% accurate, and I wasn't getting any of the sort of effervescence like the Dr. Pepper beans. I almost felt like I could taste the carbonation even though there wasn't any there. I don't know how you do that, but it was a little more accurate than these are doing with the Sprite. So I would say only if you are a Sprite obsessive, then you probably should definitely get these, and you'll probably like them a lot more than I did. Otherwise, they're just a satisfactory lemon lime Tic Tac if that's what you're looking for. So I hope you like this video. Share it with your friends. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time on this Christmas countdown. Bye, everybody.